Steve Cardenas was recently outed for going after
Okay,
this
so here's the
guy's
story of
wife.
how Rocky the Red Ranger tried to sleep with my wife. So I mentioned this in the audio comment.
Now, you definitely want to double back and watch the original video. Now, for all the people who didn't know,
And
here's his
why
wife,
aren't you in uniform?
which he promotes on his channel. All right, so there's Steve Cardenas' type, or is it his type? Now, there was a lot of people asking questions like, well, how did Rocky, if Rocky gave your wife his number, how did he get hers? Did she give it to him? I thought I covered this in the last video. Maybe I didn't. Long story short, found her on IG. Her messages were going to her phone, like most people. Wow, what a douchebag. Seriously, for him to do that knowing she was married shows he had no respect at all. I'm glad she told him off. Not only did she tell him off, but she told him off in front of his girlfriend at the time. There was also some people who said, oh my gosh. So she found him giving her his number, odd, but gave him her number, being that would be the only way he had the ability to contact her. And he says, hey, look, I skipped some parts, but no, we did press work so we get direct contact. So some celebrities to touch base with later or interview them again. So there is some rapport there. Now, boom. After that video came out, we had more people come forward and tell their story about basically Steve Cardenas being a sex pest or all that good stuff. Here we go. Henry, sorry, video Steve Cardenas. I have somewhat similar story that happened. For a side gig, I was managing an artist show. We performed at a few conventions that Steve was at. He invited us out as a group after one of them, and I said I would text him later to see if we could. I texted him no because we had a prep for the next show, which was a few days away, and he ghosted me. The same day, he texted my female artist. Goddamn, and just be starving.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir. Starving on the road, want some road strange, and kept trying to hook up with her, both through text and IG DMs. So just slide this ninja DMs, all y'all women who want to smash Steve Cardenas, just slide his DMs. All right. She ended up blocking this ninja. I know for a fact that he had a serious girlfriend that lived in England at the time. He even moved in with her at the time. Like, now look, this is going to be the first person to bring up this England girlfriend, but she does come back up again. On a separate note, at a different convention, Austin St. John, the Red Ranger, was being extremely flirty and touchy with one of the convention coordinators. God damn, bro. She seemed okay with it at the time, but it came out of nowhere, and he was married. Yeah, he'd been married all his life, for the most part. All to the same one. I'm sure he's never cheated, right? You think he would cheat? I mean, if you saw him with Sky, then maybe you might think something up. Okay. Now, here comes another story. Look, we have story 1, story 2, and we're about to get the stories 3 and 4. I'm not lying. 3 and 4 is 2 stories in this one interaction. Yo, Henry, big fan. You in Spain at the moment, not a chance to watch your latest video about Steve Cardenas, but I saw the title and I was like, oh my God, this happened to me. Bro ain't even clicked the video. I'm like, really? What's the story? I typed a lot out. However, the message was too long and couldn't explain it all. So I need you to accept the request. Okay, cool. I'm gonna type it out. So here we get into rapping. I'm like, hey, what happened? So this started around 10, 11 years ago. Steve came to a Comic-Con in England. That's where I'm from. You see the England stuff about to come back around. So I go to see him. This was the first time I was meeting him. So I was excited at the time. I wanted my Box Legend Legacy Morph signed, as I still have the signatures of all the original and replacement casts except Toy. Damn, that's a lot. It's a lot. So me and my partner go to this little Comic-Con. There's no queue. I'm pressed as the Red Ranger. I'm dressed as Red Ranger. You know, other places they say partner. They don't say boyfriend, girlfriend. They say partner. I covered this during XQC. We walk up and we were talking and have a photo with him. At the time, he was pushing his die-cast metal power coin that he was selling, and I did in fact buy it. So I'm in awe talking to him. He's going back and forth with me. Then all of a sudden, he just looks at my partner and just starts a conversation with her, bro. Don't bring no girls around Steve Cardenas. He gon' try to fuck. I was like, okay. And ended up asking if she wants a picture with him. She declined as she wasn't into the comic stuff and was just there to support me. That's such a good partner right there. You know what I'm saying? Now, at this point, I'm like, my guy, what are you doing? He said, no picture. Later on that day, I go to the toilet, and as I come out, Steve stood next to my partner asking her if she would want to meet after the comic and go for a drink. God damn, dirty Mackin.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir.
But he said, oh, you can stay at my hotel if you want. Bro, I was like, hey, you can stay in my room, bitch. No one needs to know this, what my partner said to me after. Because as I walked up to them, he said, oh, hey, man, love your costume, then left. Bro played it off so smooth. So smooth, dog. Like, hey, I'm gonna back on your bitch while you in the bathroom and shit. And then when you come back, I'm gonna be like, hey, nice costume, bro. And dip off. Holy shit, Blake. I mean, Steve. Yeah, she never went as we drove back home, but I ended up thinking, wow, what a D-hit. That same girlfriend I later that year was hit on by Blake Foster right in front of my face outside of TGIS in London after I asked him for a photograph. Damn. Hey, Blake, whoa, Blake, was you married then? Is Blake double dipping on the road? He may be and shit, right? Was he married when he allegedly smashed Sky? I don't know. So I never been a fan of Blake either since that day. Anyways, things ended with that partner a few years later. I get a new girlfriend. Okay, let's go. This time is actually in the Comic-Con scene. Okay, great. Now double fun now, right? We go to one in London, and I think at this point it's maybe 2020, 2021. So now we getting close. This is recent. This ain't even like it's old news. Like, nah, it's 2020, 2021. We're having photos and we go across where Power Rangers were, yo. Power Rangers be thirsty as shit, man. And lo and behold, Mr. Still Yo Girl. Lo and behold, there's Steve Cardenas trying to chat up my girlfriend. Now, at this point, either my man got good taste or Steve Cardenas is the thirstiest ninja alive.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir, brother.
He looking for that pink punani.
Giving that pink punani to your black man.
Okay. Now at this time, points, she told him no, she has a boyfriend, and this guy doesn't care whatsoever because he smashed other girls that said the same thing, dog. Why would he care? You think like, oh, you have a boyfriend. Oh, shit. Why didn't you tell me you had a boyfriend? I would never think of trying to smash a girl with a boyfriend. I would never do that. He like, I don't give a fuck. I'm just trying to fuck. I ain't trying to be your boyfriend. Again, so I was just baffled that this guy is literally just a scumbag. 2 days later, after London, my partner at the same time has a message request from Steve Cardenas. Bro. God damn, boy. Jesus, Steve, keep it in your pants, bro. Read the room. In her Instagram inbox, asking her out and that he'll fly her out to America. What?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Bro, I promise you can get some in America for way cheaper than whatever flight you about to play from England to America. Or maybe his girlfriend would just look that good. Yeah, Reality says she used to have a crush on Steve Cardenas. Did he smash? Be honest. Anyway, America, or can meet up with her when he returns to England. She showed me this message and I wouldn't have believed it otherwise, but she did just open it and ignore it at the time. God damn, bro, he's striking out. I never told anyone about this, but this guy literally is a dog on heat when it comes to women. He's tried it with my other friends also when he came to Liverpool. And honestly, ever since then, I just really don't like the guy. God damn, dog. Damn, bro. He hitting on anything with a heartbeat out here. He persistent. I'll give him that. And doesn't like taking no for an answer. And he walks around acting like a major celebrity that every girl, bro. Bro. Steve, come on, my guy. Steve, come on. Simmer down, buddy. Simmer down. Now that we just need a woman to come forward and bless us with the Steve Cardenas story, because inquiring minds want to know. We want to know. I wish at that time I had taken screenshot of these messages or told someone, but at the time when it first happened, I was like 23, so young and naive to pull him up on any of this was like my childhood hero. So you know what? You don't say anything. I wish I could go back in time and say something to him now, but yeah, I thought I explained what's happened. You can use this on, not it's up to you, but the guy is a menace, man, when it comes to women. And certainly not what he portrays from the series, bro. I mean, she said she would, man. This is why I'd be like, bro, TTS, dog. He like, yeah, you get a pass? Get a pass to smash Steve Cardenas? TTS, dog. Where you at, man? Come get your bitch. Anyway, fortunately, I'm not with any of those partners now, but it was more than enough to put me off on him. And Blake is very much the same as Steve when it comes to women. Also, just to finish, keep up the great work and fuck Aaron. God damn.
You keep talking over me, then I can't answer, and why am I here then?
Oh my God. Stay blessed. Do we got more? We got more. Forgot. I wonder if more people will come forward. Honestly, I hope so, because I know for a fact I'm not the only one. He's been in a lot of cosplayers' inboxes for years. Damn. I just managed to watch your video on him, and the similarities are unreal. Wow. When the wife confronts him, he said 2018. I know exactly who that girl was with at the time. Her name was, I blocked out, I believe Block is on Instagram. That was his girlfriend at that time. And I let him know 2 other people have come forward. Holy shit. What do you guys think about Mr. Try to Steal Your Girl, Steve Cardenas, hitting on anything with the goddamn tits and a heartbeat? Ay. Let me know in the comment section. I'll see you next video. Peace.